Individuals with Mars and Aries in the first house are dynamic and assertive as it combines the driven energy of Mars with a headstrong Aries personality. They are pioneers who enjoy being at the forefront and are eager to take on challenges head-on. However, over time they may struggle with impatience, impulsivity, and aggression, as they often act before thinking. Their independent spirit makes them suited for leadership roles or careers demanding initiative and courage. In relationships, these individuals are passionate and direct, preferring honesty over subtlety. But their fiery nature could also lead to conflicts, as they have a quick temper and could be dominating at times. Thus, learning to be patient and compassionate becomes necessary for them to build strong relationships. This placement suggests career strengths in fields requiring quick decisions and dynamic leadership, such as athletics, business, or even the military. However, their challenges include understanding the importance of teamwork, and learning to slow down and strategize rather than just diving into actions. The key to personal growth for these individuals is to balance their intensity with patience, empathy, and thoughtfulness. Harnessing their energy productively can lead to successful outcomes while maintaining their pioneering spirit. This energetic placement offers immense potential for growth, and by embracing their nature while adapting to different situations, they can navigate life's challenges effectively. They should remember that courage is not just about taking bold actions, but also about understanding and respecting others' perspectives. Individuals with Mars and Taurus in the first house are persistent, stable, and exhibit a strong determination. These traits make them capable of achieving long-term goals because they can stick to practical tasks, even during turbulent times. They tend to be a bit on the stubborn side, exhibiting a deep-seated need for security and comfort and disliking disruption or changes. In relationships, they are reliable and often seek harmonious interactions. They value loyalty and are likely to expect a steady commitment. They might be slow to warm up in relationships, yet once they are committed, they are typically steadfast and dedicated. They are very sensual and affectionate, and physical comfort and touch are significant to them. In career aspects, people with this placement are capable of excelling in fields requiring patience, thoroughness, and long-term planning. This includes finance, construction, agriculture, or real estate. They work at their own pace and thrive in situations where their practical and reliable nature is appreciated. The key strength of these individuals is their reliability and persistence. They are seen as a rock to those around them, offering stability and security. However, their key challenge is inflexibility or stubbornness, making adaptation difficult in rapidly changing circumstances. The personal growth lesson for individuals with Mars and Taurus in the first house is to learn flexibility. They should strive to balance their need for security and comfort with the ability to cope with change and uncertainty. They need to understand that change is a necessary part of life, and adapting to it is not a sign of instability or insecurity. Having Mars and Gemini in the first house means a person is driven by curiosity, communication, and versatility. They have a lively, outgoing personality, eager to explore new ideas and enjoy mental challenges. They're quick thinkers and problem solvers, always seeking new knowledge and experiences. They can be prone to overthinking and sometimes seem restless due to their broad range of interests. In relationships, this placement suggests an individual who is attracted to partners who are intellectually stimulating. They need continuous communication and mental interactions to keep the relationship alive. Challenge for them lies in their fluctuating intensity, which can lead to inconsistency or fickleness in love matters. Potential career influences indicate a good match with professions that require intellectual rigor, communication, and adaptability. They could excel in jobs related to journalism, writing, marketing, teaching, or sales. Strengths associated with Mars in Gemini in the first house comprise of high adaptability, strong communication skills, and an intellectual drive. However, they may struggle with consistency, focus, and patience. They need to guard against spreading themselves too thin over multiple projects and interests. Their personal growth lesson is to learn the value of persistence, consistency, and meaningful focus, to not lose sight of their main goal while chasing after new ideas. Understanding that depth can be as rewarding as breadth will create a more meaningful journey. Hence, the balance between versatility and consistency is the key growth area for Mars in Gemini in first house individuals. Mars in Cancer in the first house in astrology involves a mix of planet Mars, Cancer zodiac, and the first house. Mars represents energy and aggression. When in Cancer, this energy tends to manifest emotionally. The individual is sensitive and protective, with a strong emotional drive. They may respond fiercely when their loved ones are threatened, and are often very driven towards creating a secure home life. The first house signifies self, identity, physical appearance, and first impressions. Mars in the first house indicates assertiveness and strong willpower, which, combined with Cancer's emotional sensitivity, may lead these individuals to be defensive or reactive. In relationships, people with Mars in Cancer in the first house often have a nurturing nature. They can be emotionally intense and protective about their partners. This combination can make them susceptible to mood swings that impact relationships. Career-wise, these individuals might excel in jobs that involve taking care of others. They could be successful in professions such as nursing, real estate, or cooking due to their protective and nurturing nature and desire for a secure home. The main strength of this placement is a high level of emotional intelligence and a strong drive to protect loved ones. However, challenges may include emotional reactions or mood swings leading to potential conflicts. A personal growth lesson for individuals with Mars in Cancer in the first house could be learning to control emotional reactivity. They may benefit from understanding that they cannot protect everyone from everything. Balancing their emotional intensity with rationality is crucial. Mars in Leo in the first house indicates a person driven by a strong will and array of dynamic, assertive qualities. These individuals have a natural ability to command attention, often standing out as leaders. Their energy and passion can be highly compelling, making them charismatic and influential. They seek to express their creativity and individuality boldly. This can both captivate others and sometimes intimidate them. They experience love intensely, seeking devotion and admiration. Great loyalty is another feature. They will fiercely protect loved ones. However, these individuals may struggle with patience and a need for constant recognition. When overshadowed or not respected, they may express anger or demean others. Their desire to be in command can also lead to stubbornness or inflexibility. Potential careers may include roles in leadership, arts, entertainment, sports, or any field where they can be visible and shine. Their ability to inspire others, coupled with their ambition, can help them achieve great results. Strengths of this placement are confidence, loyalty, vitality, leadership, and the ability to inspire others. Challenges include a tendency towards egoism, impatience, and inflexibility. Personal growth for these individuals involves learning to appreciate the value in others' ideas, to share the spotlight graciously, and to control and channel their boundless energy positively and constructively. Successfully managing these lessons can result in a mature, responsible, and dynamic leader capable of great achievements. Having Mars in Virgo in the first house means having a meticulous and hardworking nature. Core personality traits exhibit practicality, reliability, and strong analytical skills. People with this placement are diligent, detail-oriented, and they feel driven to understand every situation's nuts and bolts before taking action. Relationship tendencies for Mars in Virgo in the first house may be complex. They may exhibit a need for perfection and organization which can strain relationships. They tend to value honesty and loyalty and might be critical with their partners. While potentially challenging, this placement can also enhance relationships as these individuals are often very caring and service-oriented, looking out for the well-being of their partners. In terms of career, those with Mars in Virgo in the first house often excel in professions that need meticulousness, analysis, and problem-solving abilities. They fit well in fields such as editing, teaching, healthcare, and other service-oriented sectors. Strengths include a high degree of organization, problem-solving abilities, and strong commitment to work. The possible challenges may lie in the risk of becoming overly critical or overly absorbed in details, losing sight of the bigger picture. Personal growth lessons with this placement could involve learning to balance their perfectionist tendencies with acceptance of life's inherent messiness. Understanding that not everything is perfect can help them to not only maintain relationships but also alleviate self-imposed pressures at work and in personal life. A person with Mars in Libra in the first house is likely to be very active, expressive, and charming. They value communication, harmony, and fairness. As a result, they often excel at mediation, diplomacy, and relationship management. In relationships, this individual is often very considerate and cooperative. They love to maintain balance and avoid conflicts. However, their desire for harmony might make it difficult for them to express their true feelings and stand up for themselves. They struggle with decision-making and can be indecisive. In terms of career, this placement suggests that they might do well in jobs that require negotiation skills, such as law, sales, or diplomacy. They enjoy creating harmony and are often successful in roles where they can utilize their natural diplomacy and charm. This placement's strengths include diplomacy, balance, and charm. Challenges include indecisiveness, difficulty in expressing anger, and dependence on others for decision-making. Personal growth can be achieved by learning to express their own needs and feelings directly and assertively, and learning to make decisions independently. Balancing their natural tendency towards peace and consensus with their own desires will allow them to fulfill their potential. This planetary alignment encourages an individual to create a harmonious environment and relationships while remaining true to their own desires and needs. Through cultivating assertiveness and independence, they can be more decisive while maintaining their inherent diplomatic abilities. Mars in Scorpio in the first house indicates someone with an intense and powerful personality. This individual is driven, aggressive, and likely unafraid to dive into challenging situations. The traits of being observant, relentless, and mysterious usually define their core personality. In terms of relationship tendencies, this placement suggests someone who is passionately emotional. They may experience complicated, intense relationships due to their passionate nature. Loyalty is also a significant factor for them, making them fiercely protective of close relations. Potential career influences suggest good fit in sectors that require intense focus, dedication, and problem-solving skills. They are likely to do well in fields such as forensics, psychology, or surgery. Their single-minded determination can make them successful in whatever career they choose. Strengths of this placement include a strong will, loyalty, courage, and resilience. Their ability to commit and delve deep into problems lets them stand out. However, the challenges could involve issues with letting go, obsessive tendencies, and a struggle with jealousy. If they feel betrayed, their feelings can escalate to revenge. The personal growth lesson for this placement is finding balance between passion and obsession, and learning to let go of grudges. Overcoming these challenges may lead to wonderful transformations, as this choice can allow them to harness the power of their placement in Mars in Scorpio in the first house. With Mars and Sagittarius in the first house, there's a significant energy and dynamic approach to life. Individuals with this placement are adventurous, bold, and highly motivated to explore new possibilities, whether in thought, place, or deed. They love freedom and constantly seek understanding, often displaying a natural enthusiasm for life that's infectious. However, they can sometimes be impatient, overly optimistic, or careless, and may have a tendency to overlook details. In relationships, these individuals are straightforward and passionate. They value honesty and are attracted to partners who can match their energy and share their love for adventure. But this can sometimes lead to impulsiveness, making them rush into relationships without thinking things through. Career-wise, Mars and Sagittarius in the first house lends well to careers that involve exploration, adventure, or philosophical pursuits. These individuals can thrive in professions like travel, outdoor sports, teaching, or roles that involve cultural understanding. The primary strengths are their passion, optimism, and love for freedom. Their adventurous spirit helps them take on life with a positive approach. Their main challenges involve their tendency to be impatient, dismissive, and overly optimistic without considering possible consequences. Personal growth can come from learning to harness their strong energy in thoughtful ways. By slowing down and paying attention to details, they can make more informed decisions in relationships and careers. This placement encourages embracing adventure, while also learning to balance enthusiasm with patience. Mars in Capricorn in the first house represents a diligent, ambitious, and disciplined approach to life. With the planet of action in the sign of responsibility, those with this placement demonstrate strong leadership skills, single-minded determination, and an innate drive to achieve goals. This place fosters a thirst for established success and a structured environment, often leading to careers in business, politics, and management. An underlying deity or stern demeanor can make forming relationships challenging. However, once attached, they are intensely loyal and protective. This placement's strength lies in its unwavering will and adherence to practicality, manifesting a capable and resourceful individual who is often the rock for others. They thrive in roles that exercise their ability to bring order to chaos and create solid foundations. Their challenging points revolve around their tendency to control situations and a predisposition to suppress emotions. They may also struggle with maintaining personal relationships due to their fixated approach toward long-term goals. In terms of personal growth, those with Mars in Capricorn in the first house can benefit from channeling their intensity into appropriate outlets and allowing vulnerability in their interpersonal relationships. Balancing their stern demeanor with a softer approach to others can foster meaningful and lasting connections. They should also strive to break free from rigid structures occasionally to experience spontaneity and flexibility, alongside their otherwise scheduled life. This balance would enrich their experiences and add a much-needed touch of whimsy to their predominantly pragmatic approach towards life. The Mars in Aquarius in the first house placement often results in individuals who are innovative, independent, and freedom-loving. They appreciate uniqueness, both in themselves and others, and often strive to be ahead of their time. Confidence and boldness are prominent persona features, although they can sometimes come off as detached or eccentric. In relationships, people with this placement are intensely loyal, albeit unconventional. They often seek partners who can match their intellectual prowess and who value freedom and individuality the same way they do. Emotional connection can sometimes take a back seat to intellectual stimulation. In careers, these individuals excel in fields that allow for creative thinking and innovation. Technology, science, social activism, or any career that challenges established norms can be quite fulfilling. There's a potential to be a natural leader, but they can also be dismissive of more traditional approaches to problems. Strengths include their ability to think out of the box, unwavering commitment to their beliefs, and the passion they bring to their causes. However, their challenges include a tendency to be emotionally aloof and a stubborn refusal to conform. They can sometimes struggle with being overly rebellious or impatient. The personal growth lesson for a person with this placement would be learning to balance their intense desire for innovation with patience and understanding. They should remember that while pushing boundaries can lead to progress, it is also important to respect the pace of others and find common ground. Having Mars in Pisces located in the first house signifies an individual with a strong sense of intuition and empathy. They often prefer to go with the flow, relying heavily on their instincts rather than concrete data. Their decision-making process may appear chaotic to others, but it is guided by a deep sense of spirituality and inner awareness. In relationships, people with this placement are usually extremely compassionate. They value kindness and are often found supporting their partners emotionally. Sometimes, they may struggle with setting boundaries due to their desire to be accommodating and helpful, leading them to feel taken advantage of. The potential career influence suggests a good fit in professions involving creativity, healing, or service. They could excel in areas like art, counseling, nursing, or humanitarian work, where their empathetic nature and intuition would be useful assets. Among their strengths, they have deep compassion, creativity, and strong intuition. These qualities make them great listeners and caring friends. However, they may face challenges with setting boundaries and dealing with harsh realities. They may also struggle to take assertive action as they usually want to avoid conflict. Personal growth lessons for those with this placement involve learning to establish personal boundaries and to not let their empathy and sensitivity overwhelm them. Consider taking time to ground themselves and find balance between their inner world and the physical reality. They should also learn to trust their intuition, but at the same time, develop decision-making strategies that combine feelings and facts.